What's up, good peoples? It's your boy Ice Blue and my partner Black Ice back at you once again for the Black and Blue podcast, giving you some ice opinions, man, on some real topics going on in the news. What's happening, homeboy? How you doing, man?
Man, doing great, man. What's up with you, man?
Shoot, I can't call it, my G. I can't call it, man. Let's get, man, headed into some hot topics in the news. A few things, man. Waffle House, whoo, they've been all over, man. First of all, we had a gunman. He shot. He killed 4 innocent people, shot a few, then he escaped. But before he did all that, man, I wanna give a salute out to, man. He don't want to be called a hero, but James Shaw Jr. took that gun, automatic weapon from homeboy before the police arrested him. You know, that's the hero. Your president still ain't gave the man no type of acknowledgement, but we know what type of sucker he is. But James Shaw Jr., man, salute. Come on, man, let's speak about that, man. Plus, after that, they gave homeboy bond after they finally caught him.
Right, ain't that something? Right, that's crazy. I mean, but we know where it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
There's nothing surprising. I mean, we already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but the only thing we can hope for that he rot in jail for the rest of his life.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you think about it, they took his guns from him. They took them from him. Police and all that, because, they considered him a threat, crazy. They gave it to his damn daddy, and his daddy gave him back to him. So now they looking to charge his ass, too, which he should be charged.
He should be charged.
You know your son was off the rocker, homie. Now innocent people dead because you and your punk ass son.
Right. And he probably encouraged him to do it. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? It had his hatred come from how they raised.
Right.
So,
but the boy was off. They say he was stalking Taylor Swift and all that. So but my thing is like the whole arrest thing. They knew he killed people, and yet they were looking for him. They were looking for him like he shoplifted something.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I put this in perspective. If Meek Mill couldn't get bail and he didn't kill anyone, how did he get bail and kill 4 people?
Yeah, the bail was at $2 million, but what you put down 10%, $200,000, and you work with a bail bond. But then but the public outcry was so outraged about it, they ended up taking the bond back. Then they were talking about so if he was on the run, he killed these people. But y'all didn't deem him a flight risk at first.
Right. That is crazy. Yeah, I didn't know they took the bond back. I'm glad they did.
Yeah. They rescinded that. Homeboy ain't walking around here nowhere.
Yeah. But the fact is, he shouldn't have got bond in the first place.
I totally agree. Then Waffle House, they had a little bit more drama at a Waffle House in Alabama, man. It was a young woman. They said when she was in there, she asked for extra silverware, I guess the plastic silverware, and they wanted to charge her. And she was like, why I gotta be charged? And from there, the police ended up being called. And man, they went haywire on his sister, 25-year-old. I don't know if I pronounced her name right. It sounds like it's Shakisha Clemens. They had the young woman's breast all out. They went super hard. But here you go, you got this white boy killing people, man, and it's all love.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few different opinions about what happened to her.
Okay.
I mean, first off, they were completely out of order how they handled it. You know what I'm saying? Like, her breast should have been all out. It don't take 3 grown-ass men to pin her down. You know what I'm saying? And she was unarmed, so...
Right.
So I mean, I definitely get that out the way that was totally unnecessary. And that was totally wrong for that.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch the video, and I mean, the video was edited. Like, I can see where it was cut. So I mean, I would like to see the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
See how it escalated, or how it could have been de-escalated. So I'm not gonna sit here and be that person on the internet to see a clip and jump to conclusions when I know that it was edited. And then since then, Waffle House reviewed the surveillance this footage from the store.
Okay.
And they said they stand behind the arrest. So they didn't even apologize. So I got to see. I want to see what Waffle House saw to say that they was in the right.
Right. Because
You know
the
what I'm
footage
saying?
everybody else seeing, all you just seeing,
Yeah.
and I get that. Let's get it real. Police have to do their job, but damn,
Yeah. Yeah,
you
yeah.
have.
Like I said,
Yeah,
they were totally wrong how to
I
handle
mean,
that. Like,
I mean, it
yeah.
take 3 grown men to subdue the woman. You know.
Yeah. And I feel like a female officer should have been called.
Right. But and
You
again,
know.
that sometimes with situations like that, though, in all fairness to the police, when they out on a call, you're not knowing who the suspect is or what
That's
type
true.
of police
And
officer is gonna
it's a
come.
small town, so I can't say it was a woman on duty. It was
Right.
in Clusterfuck, Alabama. So
Hmm.
I understand that. But I think my last opinion is like we as black people got to realize we are not equal in this country. We can't sit here and act like or talk like we have equal rights when we know we don't. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw the whole situation, on how unfair and how unfortunate, how horrific that was,
Hmm.
um, yeah, I thought about that movie Crash. You seen that movie?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you remember that part when Terrence Howard's wife was mouthing off at the cop,
Right. Right. Right.
and
Right.
he's all
Right.
fun, and they put him in a very effed up position. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Right.
one, he wanted to defend his wife, but at the same time, he did anything, they both could have died.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and
It's not a point of being scared.
yeah,
Yeah, it's one thing that to stand up and you gonna fight for yours. That's a whole different situation when they're gonna take your life.
you're right, absolutely.
So
And
so
you
do
gotta
you
think
walk? So
smart. And you gotta
do
think
you walk away and then you live another day?
right. You gotta think about this thing. Like, what's more important? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you mouthing off as if you got nothing to lose, and then like, what if? Now, I'm not saying that she did, but what if she was mouthing off and would have died with some damn plasticware? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Was that really worth it over damn 50 cent surcharge? You know what I mean? Where it's walking out, but
I don't like
yeah,
Waffle House
but
food anyway. That shit nasty. So it is what it is.
yeah, I definitely can eat like I used to, but I mean, but before I read, like I said, I hadn't seen all the footage, but it says footage of her like really wilding out, going behind the counter, and I don't know if she went that far or not. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I
Right.
say, any of that doesn't justify how she was handled by the cops. You know, even if she did or
Right.
not, she shouldn't be handled like that. But
And I saw. Go ahead.
like I said, but we got to be smart about how we think too.
Mhm. I also seen something like Waffle House. They about to start selling alcohol in some of them spots, like
Oh, well,
Coors
yeah,
Light
yeah,
and beer.
yeah.
Like, slow down.
Yeah, I mean, I
for-
did. Atlanta do have one location, but I just found out that it's at the stadium now.
Yeah,
It's at the Braves
okay.
Stadium.
I'm like, man, the
Yeah, you
Waffle
can't have
House.
no
You,
regular
you go
spot.
into the Waffle House after the club to really to wind down and soak up some of that liquor. You don't need no more. But I
Yeah.
ain't too many people going to buy no damn Coors Light at Waffle House anyway. Though, so.
Yeah, the liquor license, that's a pricey endeavor. Yeah, but yeah, they're having a hash brown bar type thing with alcohol, but I think it's at the Braves Stadium. And,
Right, okay.
and it's open container around their premises. But yeah, man, but I know she was intoxicated, and then even if she was, her friends, like, we gotta start holding each other accountable too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if one person's acting stupid, everybody can't be acting stupid. You know?
Right.
You gotta be somebody with some sense. Like, because she had friends with her. And, and like I said, I don't know everything that happened, but I can't help but think, okay, did a friend, like, chill out, it may not be worth that. I mean, it could be,
Right.
it is that, you know how it is. You had 20/20 hindsight after the situation that happened.
Of course.
You know,
Of course.
So, I mean, but I hope they think about, well, how could they play it different? Because, like, yo, you're in Alabama. You know you're in clusterfuck Alabama. You know they don't like you. You know these things already. We grew up, we are told by our parents growing up that we had to watch ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
life is not free for us. You know what I mean? It's not equal for us.
Right.
And I ain't saying it ain't right, and I ain't saying it ain't fair, but it's just the way it is. And that's just the
Exactly.
reality of it. And you know what I mean? And we got to keep these things in mind. So like I said, the cops should be, they should be recommended for how they handle that regardless. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like that she ain't doing anything wrong either. Because
Right.
I'm pretty sure. Because like one thing I did see is her resisting arrest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She didn't want to get up. But one thing I can say about them boys and by the young men at Starbucks, they know what, that's a perfect example of the way they handled it. They knew it effed up what happening, but they're like, fuck it. They arrested them, got out peacefully. They lived to see another day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now they're blameless to the point, hey, they could be getting a big payday out of it now. So, but I'm glad they were intelligent enough and they was thinking logically at that time, to think of their safety. You know what I'm saying? And because that could have been way worse than what it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, so I mean, that's seeing the contrast, and you have more people on your side because they seem, cause like I said, you have white liberals taking up for them, like, okay, yeah, them boys didn't do nothing. We was there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But,
And do you think that play the decision in them playing calm too? It's one thing you going off and like in some situation at the Waffle House. It's another thing when you got other white people around and they're recording too. So it's
right,
almost
they the
like
one that recorded it.
Yeah,
right.
Police ain't gonna wild out with so much with their own there and their own doing the recording. Somebody black or Hispanic, they want to be Debo and try to take the camera and try to hide some of their, some of their felonious behavior.
Yeah, it was a whole different vibe. It was in the daytime. It was white people present recording, not the black people. It was white people recording, and the boys stayed calm. The young men stayed calm the whole time. I mean, there was so many elements in play that it paid out peacefully than what it did in Waffle House. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Now Waffle House, I think it were a couple white people present. I think, and I saw in the video. I can't say for sure, but I knew there were. Well, at least she was intoxicated. I'm not sure about her friends. I can assume that they were all drinking. I don't know how. I can't say they were drunk or tipsy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, the thought process it was definitely a difference between how they played it out and how the young men did.
That's
true. And not to say those white cops would have did anything differently, but you definitely look a little bit more. You look less blameless when you think long term, like lawsuits, civil lawsuits, and even persecution.
That's true. What you think?
There's a lot of play.
What you think about that sucker that's in the White House? He had no type of praise or anything for James Shaw,
right.
But yet he tweeting about Kanye giving him some love.
Right. Yeah, but I already wrote him off a long time ago, regardless, man. And I mean, it's really effed up type of president that we have and everything. But I'm a type of person that I mean, even with the last president, man, I'm more focused on myself and my community, my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and how we better ourselves. Because no one, whoever's president, black and white, like I can literally say I have seen no difference in my personal life in the past 10 years.
Well, really, I'm just talking about the whole James Shaw situation.
Yeah. I'm saying that because I feel like I think we should think the same way. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know you. I mean, me and you. We know how things are, but it's still a lot of black people out there. They're still very appalled, and it's almost like because this man been in office over a year now. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like they still in denial that they have him as a president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't no denial. It's here. He's here.
Yeah, but some people they still act like they shocked when things like that happen. And and I think we had to, we had to get over it, man. I mean, I'd rather we need to keep ourselves tight. Like this is time we got to be more mentally tight, more than ever. You know what I'm saying? And and like I said, things are gonna happen to us regardless because this is a system, this is a country we live in. I mean, effed up stuff gonna happen to us regardless.
Right.
But the main thing is we just have to be smart about how we make our moves, and we got to be smarter than our oppressors, man. Like in everyday living.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And but yeah, man. But it's very sad. I'm very sad for your young lady at Waffle House, what she had to go through, man. And like I said, she shouldn't have to go through any of that. I mean, like three grown ass, old ass cops. Like it was not necessary at all. But yeah, man, we gotta think sharper too, man. We get to protect ourselves, go home safely. Because because you don't want to come cops will pull the gun and kill her. They probably got off. Because that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And and like you said, man, end of the day, man, you just want to make it home safely, see another day, and just hopefully we get that serious, man. And like I said, I think for our case, if we were in that type of situation, we just won't go to that Waffle House no more. They're gonna pull some shit like that, like charging for some damn plasticware. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cause that's foolish anyway. That was very foolish.
Especially if I played with a debit card or something, I would have just like after they cooked the food, I'd be like, you know what, just give me my money back.
Yeah, right.
You want to trip over the silverware, y'all can refund the whole order.
Yeah.
And then what you gonna do? Recook the food and throw it away. You gonna take your L like that because you gonna give me my refund.
Yeah, and then they did say the only reason they're hanging around because they're waiting to get the number for corporate, But things like that, man, I would left, and like I say, man, I go Google the shit. Everything else, man.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, then on top of that, in all fairness, the people who work at Waffle House, they probably don't even know the damn corporate number. I mean, if it was that serious, once you wake up in the morning and get sober, like you say, you do look at it up then and then you file a complaint. Because them people probably working at Waffle House probably really don't even want to be there. It's something that they got to do, you know what I'm saying? Money situations be what it be, so that ain't it's just, they probably don't want to be there either. So you just gotta look for a corporate number, be like, you go look for it yourself.
You're like, fuck, you're right. They're already overworked and underpaid, so.
Right, so.
I mean, and late at night, they probably would be at home, they'd be at work. I mean, it's so many elements at play. But what I would like to see the full. I would like to see what Waffle House saw to say that they was in the right. I'm like, for y'all to say that, y'all must have saw something that we haven't seen.
And yeah, Waffle House, man, y'all better do something for that boy James Shaw Jr., man.
Yeah, man.
It's time to speak up. He won't. I don't think he ain't worked there.
Yo, he didn't work there? I thought he was working there.
I don't think he worked there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they cut him a check, man. Show appreciation, man.
If he did work there, they really need to cut him a check. But salute, man. You what a true hero is, brother. Salute, black man. Yeah. And that's gonna wrap it up for the latest installment of Black and Blue. We're gonna get back at you. Peace.